Hello. Welcome back to Three Slips and Silly Points. I'm third slip, always here to make some funny comments, funny jokes, and dropping catches. We've got Chai back on first slip and Raj back on second slip. Yeah, everyone. How's it been?
Everyone.
Some interesting games happening and some abandoned games, but they don't matter. But some interesting games.
Let's not talk about those. Let's not
talk about this. Yeah. But we'll kick it off with our internal predictor and just some of the games that's going on. That's guy. Let's get the predictor up.
Hurry up, Stats guy!
Okay. So I think the last time, a couple of misses. What's the overall score, Stats guy? How we looking? Oof, Raj.
Randeep's crushing it.
He's smashing it.
Oh,
Is this like 2 points per game or something?
It's one per game.
Oh, okay.
And Randeep, yeah, you're officially the winner of week 2. Yay!
Yeah. I was looking at the score on the left-hand side. But per week, yeah.
Right.
That just got updated. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more games.
Yeah.
I think that could be a couple. I think they should be easy. So I haven't chosen my West Indies versus Afghanistan because that will be contested. I'm not gonna look at the stat and give a proper prediction. But yeah, so far so good. I'm happy that I'm winning. For the person who is has decent amount of knowledge for cricket, but probably not the most as compared to you. I think I'm doing all right.
I think between the three of us, you do the most analysis. We just go by our gut feeling, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. But
Randeep's like the wind's blowing from northwest. The pitch looks a bit dry. They have 3 left-handers. The shorter side's on this side. They'll be able to hit more sixes. I'll go with Scotland against Australia.
How good of a game was that?
What a game. What a game. I think 2 games which were really interesting. One was Australia versus Scotland, which went down, I think, to the last ball, you could say. And the other one was Nepal versus South Africa, which was crazy. I was watching Australia versus Scotland. They could have done it. I think they did really well. They bowled very well.
Yeah. And you know what? You know how people keep crying about catches win matches?
6 catches.
Not for Australia. Not for Australia. They tried their best to make sure England wasn't there. They tried their best.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
they started
6 catches.
They started the whole controversy much before the game, where Hazelwood went into a gave the press conference and was referring, it's in best interest of everyone for England to be not part of it.
Yeah.
And then the whole articles poured down that, hey, Mitch Marsh could get suspended for 2 matches if they pick, they throw the game away. I'm like, why would you do that? Just gain unwanted attention.
Yeah. Like, the crazy thing is, if Australia was to lose, the defending champions would have had to qualify next season or next World Cup. And the runner-ups really have to qualify next World Cup. How crazy would that have been? Oh,
probably first time where both winner and runner-up would have been knocked out in the group stages. Oh my god.
Would have been so good.
How much of a great script that would have been.
Amit Shah was missing.
That's right.
You mean the sun? You mean the sun?
Oh, sorry, Jesha, not Amit Shah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come on. Same.
Yeah.
Oh
my god!
What a start! What a start for Scotland, right? I mean, coming out an under pressure game for them, they had to win, and to turn out and score like that against a really good bowling lineup.
Yep.
The way Zampa was getting whacked around, oh my god!
The thing is, I think they were very smart in the first half,
Mm.
where
The
they
power play.
only, yeah, when they were only hitting the ball with the wind, and they
Yeah.
used that real powerfully. But the second half of the batters didn't do that. They kept going against it.
Mm. There was a couple of wickets where they hit up against the wind. They got caught. Like, obviously, Australia's got great fielding,
Gosh,
and you can't.
did you see that over where they had three back-to-back drops or three back-to-back chances, and then that guy bowls and all good balls, right? When he gets dropped, and then he bowls a rank full toss waist high, and he smokes it. But again, he smokes it against the wind, and he gets caught on the boundary.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
But that's the
But what a
thing.
game.
They started off really well. Like Muncie 35 of 23. Michael Jones, unfortunate, but Brendan and Bennington, they killed it. They batted really well.
How's the tactics of Australia? I've never seen them opening bowling with a spinner, and now they've done Agar as a pretty consistent opening bowler. He's owning at least one of the two ends. It's pretty good.
He's been really good. He's been really good. I mean, the thing is, in the warm-ups, they even got Agar to open the batting.
Yes.
I was like, was this Ashton Orion over here? But like, is he? Like, I don't get why they stopped. Like, did it not work or?
Nah, I think
they're just trying it out. Like they already know that they're qualifying, like for the Super 8s.
No, that was for the warm-ups anyway. They didn't do it in the actual.
No, but even now, right? Like they already know they're qualifying, and there's this whole talk about it's a spinners game now.
Well, to be honest, it is. I mean,
it is. Yeah.
Like if you watch other games, even in the West Indies, the pitches are so slow.
Yeah.
The balls are turning. Like I can guarantee, as soon as we get to Windies, India's going to bring in Kuldeep, and well, if New Zealand made it, Rachin would have been in also, but yeah,
maybe
I find that crazy.
Australia stopped trying because Gambhir called a patent right on that. Okay, it's my rights on Sunil Narayan's approach. You can't use that.
But the other thing is, how deep does Australia bat?
Oh my God!
Like I watched the wickets go by. I thought when Tim David came, and then I think Stoinis got out. I was like, oh shit, must be Stark's turn to come in, and then in came in Wade. And I actually think every one of those players can smack the ball up till maybe Zampa.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what a luxury to have when Pat Cummins is your 12th man. The guy who can bat also. Yeah. Pat Cummins would be an asset to have in your batting lineup. Oh.
It's a huge danger, Australia, because we're in the same group, India and Australia.
Yeah.
If you got batting up till Zampa and the Cummins coming in.
Yeah. Zampa comes in 11 and he's the shittiest.
Yeah, correct.
I'm pretty sure Zampa has a Test 50 or something.
We'll get our stat guys onto it.
Yeah.
But Maxwell hasn't, similar to Kohli, he hasn't clicked in any of the games so far.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the danger. I reckon he's going to have that. Remember when he scored that zombie 200?
Yeah, he's going to have a spike.
Yeah, he's going to do something like that in one of the games where he'll be very clutch because everyone around him has collapsed. And he's just like, guys, it's all good. I'm here.
And when you really need him, like, I don't know, quarters or semis or something, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Zampa has 6 first-class 50s.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Oh my God.
So that's their 11th batter.
Yeah.
It's a huge asset. That's a huge asset for the team. Oh my God. So let's shift to go, Raj.
And they can't fit Pat Cummins in the 11. How crazy is that? Like I personally would have Pat Cummins over Mitchell Stark, just because I think Pat Cummins recently has been a better batter. Yeah. But I think Stark being a left-hander is probably why he's in the bowling. But
and Stark is one of those big game performers, and you gotta carry him because he's delivered a number of times.
Well, we saw it in
IPL. Yeah. He didn't play a lot, but on the finals, I'm like, oh my God,
the whole series.
And that
And I think,
4
yeah.
overs in the finals was worth 25 crores that he got paid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the companies there will say, okay, fine, break even, cool, we are okay.
There's a decent chance they'll retain him, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You mean KKR, right?
Yeah.
I think both Paddy Cummins and Stark will be retained at their expensive because it now depends on whether they're going to turn up next year.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, quick word on the Scottish batters.
Oh, they killed it. I think they did really well. I think post. Hold on. What post? I'm just trying to get the name.
How good was Brandon?
Killed it.
Man,
killed it.
Every single 6 of his was with the wind, except I think one.
The one he got out on. The one he got out on. Yeah. I think that's his experience. Like, yeah, obviously the experience there, but that's what I was saying. I was discussing. I think they could win.
Yeah. What about when I think it was maybe George Munsey or someone when Maxwell got hit for a 6. Actually, no, he first bowled and he tried sweeping him and he missed it. He bowled something a little bit outside off, and he again tried sweeping him and he got a 6, and that was with the wind. And then Maxwell made him chase again, and he went for it and he set him up.
That
was pretty good.
It was an amazing setup. All right, I mean, this is where experience comes into play, and Maxwell has done this quite a number of times. A slow, sort of a slingy arm bowler.
Yeah,
and then he just catches the batsman off guard completely. Right? Yep, I've hit this ball. No, you haven't hit this one. Hit my previous ball. Well, all in all, Scotland was on the driver's seat for the first 33 overs of the game.
Yeah.
And then Stoinis went berserk.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Stoinis is the other kind of player, right? That can just kick in.
Yeah.
And then if he kicks in, if he doesn't kick in, he'll be out.
He's done this twice already. There was an early low-scoring game, can't recollect, Australia. He and Warner jumped in. And for about 15 overs, they were tracking real slow. I'll get the stats guy onto it. But for the first 15 odd overs, Australia was going very slow. They dropped Stoinis. And then, all right, he's like, all right, I've been given a life. Let me prove it. And then he stole the game away.
While watching him, it was, I think, again, bit of bowling feedback is he hit, I think 3 or 4 fours and probably 1 6 on just doing a reverse sweep. And and I was like, what? Like after first or second one, you're like, okay, let me change up something. Nope. And that's how he got on. Like that's how he got out. Yeah. That's true. Again, like the system helped,
him, but afterwards because he changed his line.
But then they went more fuller. They went a little bit
towards Midland leg.
legs, the Midland leg, and then
every ball moved, and he kept going for the same shot because that's where the gap was.
Correct, yeah.
He got him,
and I was like, move that guy a little bit further back.
Because they wanted a little bit. Shot. No, I think they had it spot on over there for him. Just had it a bit too late.
Yeah, but you leaked a decent amount of runs, right? Yeah. Like if they got like 1 4, 1 6, and then like a wicket or something, right? If him trying to play that shot, then this would have been they could have won that. And that catch on the second last ball.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sorry, wait, 2 seconds before we get to that catch, that prominent catch. There's another over where they lost another wicket, but that other guy, let me get his name, Mr. Sharif, Safian Sharif, and one of his overs he got smoked for like 20 odd runs or something.
Oh yeah.
And that's the over where what you said should have happened. Move the field around a little bit.
Yeah.
But then again, they got the wicket in that over.
Oh yeah, correct. But that's the thing, right?
Close to 20 runs, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. At what cost? Like it leaked so much that towards the end, which we're going to talk about this catch. Yeah. He would be kicking himself that catch.
Well, but I can imagine his whole life, like because that ball was so high. He had an hour. He could have meditated under that ball for like an hour, and then he could be like, "Okay, I'm ready now." And then his whole life would have passed in front of his eyes, like every single thing. Like grade 1, I did this. Grade 2, I did. I did this. And then he's like, in cricket, I wanted to do this. Now I'm over here, and then he goes. Then I think he overran it too. Must have been the wind or something. Oh.
It was the energy of the entire Aussie club that was pushing the ball. Right? Yeah, let's hang the ball in the air a little more longer so this guy gets confused and drops this catch.
But how savage was the shot afterwards? Same ball,
Oh my
same
God.
shot.
Yeah, correct. He creamed that. He absolutely creamed that. I thought for a second I thought that was going out of the park, but it went into the grass. But
It was
oh my
against
God.
the wind, so just that far was so much.
Oh my God.
Ugh, he's so strong.
Stats guys come back. So it was Aussie's first game of the tournament against Oman. Aussies were 80 for 3 in 14 overs. And the last ball of that over is Stoinis was dropped. And in the next 6 overs, they doubled the score, set a target of 164. And again, Mrs. Stoinis went berserk straight after that, whacking 67 of 36.
Moral of the story, don't drop Stoinis.
Yeah, don't.
Other way, if you drop Stoinis, bet on the opponents. Bet on them.
Personal gains.
That's it.
Shifting to another close game. Well,
Nepal boys.
Yeah. But a team that's always had close games, a team that is great on paper and has had some really good runs. South Africa, this whole series have had close games. I do not understand how they keep doing it. So this recent game was them playing against Nepal. They won by 1 run. I don't get it.
With the whole South Africa, I've got this theory, right? They always play well across the tournament and try and choke themselves in semis. So this time, I think they're just playing it in the reverse. They're like, all right, let's choke ourselves in the group stages. So the rest should be just cruising because all the 4 games.
But to be honest, I actually think these pitches aren't actually made for South Africans. Like they're like the very extreme opposite of what they used to. And I'm very surprised they've actually made it this far. I mean, their table must be fairly chill for them to have made it in this. But I think even Sri Lanka's in their group, right?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So
I think so.
Sri Lanka,
I think so.
When we think of Sri Lanka's made for this kind of pitches because they come from the subcontinent, right? Yeah. So anything can happen. But
they have 2 losses. They lost all their games.
Exactly. How crazy is that?
Yeah, Sri Lanka's in their group.
Like just grinding through the games. Because Klaasen's probably their only spin bowling smasher, and he has not worked this series so far, which is very dangerous because he can kick in the later part. And I'm very scared of that.
Yeah, that's the hope everyone has even on Kohli as well, right?
And Kohli's like, I got my runs, my good old orange cap. I'm done now, boys.
Or they must have decided that, all right, guys, I'm not gonna steal anyone's thunder in the group stages or in the early stages. I'll kick in Super 8s and take the games away. So he's giving away his opportunity for others to rise and shine.
But I think they'll struggle in the Super 8s. They've got States, they've got England, and they've got Indies.
Oh wow!
They're gonna struggle.
Wait, say that again. West Indies, States,
England, and Indies, and obviously South Africa.
With South Africa?
Yeah, with South Africa.
Yeah. Oh man, I think West Indies and England are gonna be tough people to beat because I think you have an allowance of 1 game, right? You're allowed to lose 1 game in the Super 8s.
1 game. I mean, if you win all, you're for sure. If you lose 1. Because which is obviously going to happen, right? Between the top 2, if you've got 2 top contenders, 1 game. But having said that, the rain scenario could be a spoil sport. So losing that 1 game as well could cost if one of your opponent's game gets washed out. So yeah,
that's true.
Basically, don't lose. It's T20, but don't lose the games.
Yeah,
Are they all in?
Indies.
Yeah, it's in West Indies.
Yeah. Just have our dear Pakistan team was dependent on so many permutations, and then when there's like, now I've had enough of you guys. Just get onto the fly and move on.
How underwhelming has Quinton been this whole series? Like, you'd think someone with so much experience playing on the subcontinent, he'd be a little bit better with these kind of spin tops.
He hasn't done great deal even in the IPL, right? He probably had 1 or 2 innings where he had that moment or that older spark. I think he's gonna fade away to sunset.
But these
in
look like
IPL,
they've just got some initial starts, right?
yeah, exactly.
Right? It's just initial starts, just quick.
Plus in IPL, he always goes like all guns blazing. Over here, his strike rates are like all like 60, 70, 90, 100, like nothing over 120.
Oh,
so there's no excuses, right?
Their entire squad's run rate has never been over 6, so you can't blame you can't blame South Africa because all their scores have been under 120.
Yeah. Imagine that someone scored 130 and they're like, "Oh shit, how are we gonna get there, boys?"
Oh yeah, South Africa scored 80 in their first game, 106. 109 in 20 and 114 in 20.
How many of those do they defend? You know,
I
know they defended against Nepal, but
they defended
I think
2
and
chased 2. They defended 2 and chased 2. They chased against Sri Lanka and Netherlands. Sri Lanka was at 77, dragging 80 till 16th over. Netherlands chased 103. Then defended 113 and 115 against Bangladesh and Nepal.
Also, why is Maharaj not playing? Is he injured or something?
I was surprised. I didn't know. I was surprised him,
or
maybe.
I've
got another theory there. Right, this is me just random theories today.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. So against Bangladesh, he decided to bowl 3 juicy full tosses in the last over, and then he kicked out. Like, what the hell are you trying to do? And he was just saying, "Hey, we always choke ourselves. I was just helping the cause." And then I'm actually bowling to the father of chokers, Bangladesh.
Well, they still couldn't get the runs. That's all good.
So
it was actually their plan. Give them the ball where they would like it, and they can't hit them.
I loved seeing the look on Mohamed Allah's face when he hit that ball and caught in long on.
The game was so frustrating.
Right.
Quick thought on Mr. Bartel, Kushal Bartel, or Burtel, the guy who got 4 overs, 4 wickets, and economy of 475. How good is that in a T20 setting against one of the biggest boys in the game?
He's a true all-rounder. When I saw him bowl, when I didn't follow Nepal's team much, and then he comes in, opens the innings, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a perfect person to have in your squad. And I was so praying he would go all guns, and then, what a perfect setting would that be? Say, now I got so many wickets, and then I get so many runs, and then get the team across the line. And then, oh my God, missed it, but such a great talent.
You go on, Randeep. What were you going to say?
No, I was about to say great games. Just shifting to the next one. I think next group, I think England, that game, especially Australia versus Scotland, England would have had their heart in their mouth. Because there was a high chance they were going to qualify, and they would have had to qualify for the World Cup next time. But what do you think their chances are going forward, and what their table looks like? As I said before, you've got States, South Africa, and Indies.
It's a tough one, I think. But to be honest, now that you've given a life to England, they might be a team to watch out for, especially because I think Harry Brooks last game came into better form. And that guy's pretty dangerous when he kicks in. And again, we all know Joe Root. So I think overall that team's pretty good. The only thing is, I don't know who their spinners are outside of Adil Rashid. Do they have any?
Liam Livingston.
Oh, Liam Livingston. He's pretty average.
We spoke about it.
But so one main spinner. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, but Liam Livingston's pretty handy, I think, with the ball also, especially on these pitches like where like bounces like real varied. Yeah, I think so 2 spinners.
Yeah, I think to me England has and they also have missed us the main guy Moeen Ali as well.
Oh yeah, Moeen Ali.
That's right.
So they've got squad pretty much lined up, and they got the necessary kick on the bum right at the start of the series. So
they might actually be very dangerous.
And an injured Lyon, injured is very dangerous. Injured tiger is very dangerous. Injured lion is very dangerous. So you got to look at both England and Bangladesh. Bangla boys.
Well, Bangladesh is still dicey, right?
Given... Yeah, they haven't qualified yet. They're still a bit unsure. They've got
there's
If
there's a high chance they'll make it through. It's not like
you got
things are...
Nepal boys have to upset Bangla boys, which is subcontinent affair.
Yeah, but if South Africa struggled against Nepal, come on.
Well, South Africa.
Yeah, but it's South Africa. It's not like it's South Africa.
South Africa equal to struggle. We should probably leave it.
Yeah, that's right. That should be the main headline. Start of a new tournament. South Africa will struggle for the first couple of games.
I think Sri Lanka is going to get their vengeance because they want to win at least one game against any team in this group. So they want to play. So they've got a game against Ireland, which are most likely they're going to breeze through.
I'm actually so disappointed in Sri Lanka though.
Poor. At least they're the first team to arrive and first team to leave. First in, first out.
First in, first out. So gold medal?
Well, on that note, Aussies arrived the last. Let's not talk about it.
Oh my God.
But I think England, like for the Super 8 they're in, right?
Yeah.
Look, States, we get it. Like a bit of a challenge, but it won't be a huge challenge for them. But I think against Indies, it'll be a bit of a challenge. RSA, we know will choke a little bit and it'll be close game again. But I think against Indies, they'll have a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. All right. Before we round this episode off, Randeep, give us your semi-finalists quickly.
Oh, semi-finalists. Semi-finalists. I think it's...
All right, Chai, you go.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. This is me at the moment.
For this. I haven't seen the weather. I don't know the wind.
Yeah, that's what right now. Like, wait a second. I need to pick two teams.
All right,
Chai, you go. No, I think
well, as always, India. I'm gonna pick Afghanistan from that group. India, Afghanistan, and England and West Indies.
Oh wow, Australia, you're kicking out?
Yeah,
I'm kicking out Australia. I'm kicking out South Africa as well.
South Africa makes sense to kick out. Yeah. Look, India. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
Yeah. Go.
So yeah, I think from Group 1 would be India and Australia because Australia's got a lot of experience winning World Cups, especially at this stage. And then for Group 2, Indies as one, and I think England because SA will struggle again. Yeah.
Wow.
What about you, Raj?
I'm definitely going with England, West Indies, because home ground advantage and West Indies are crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go India, and let's keep Australia in also. So very much the same as Mr. Randeep.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
No.
All right, let's see. We've got 4 more games. Let's see who qualifies from Group D, which is either most likely it's going to be Bangladesh, but unless there's some sort of another upset, because we've seen a lot of upsets happening in this tournament. So let's see if who we get. But that first group, we've got Australia, Afghanistan, India, possibly Bangladesh, which will be a very close and tight games because they're all very competitive teams. And Group 2, we've got States, England. South Australia, South Africa. Sorry, the truth came out. I couldn't do anything. And then Indies. I think they'll be really good and something to look forward to. It'll be really tight games. All right, I think that's about it for today. Any other comments or anything we got left? Okay.
I got nothing.
Tune in for next week so we can
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and share.
Share.
And maybe over here somewhere, I think. Usually there's a little icon.
There's a subscribe here, and you could watch the older episodes here.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Listen to this guy. He knows more. I'll just point it in all directions possible.
Yeah, that's why I just did both ways. I was like, yeah.
There's also like button somewhere here.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Take care.
All right. Bye.